Hey guys, what's going on? All right, so doing something a little bit different this time. We got the Eminem song from the new album. Sure, you've heard it by now. Somebody Save Me featuring Jelly Roll. So,
Jelly pop.
so I don't know. I've heard Jelly Roll like two times in my life. Both been on choruses. Never heard him do a verse, and we won't hear either. But you've heard quite a bit of Jelly Roll, right?
I like him.
Okay.
He's got that deep soul.
Yeah, he does that definitely. I can tell that for sure. So,
He sings from his gut,
okay,
and
that's
that's
yeah, that's a
pretty
big one.
big voice.
Yeah, along. Okay, so anyway, somebody save me is the name. Is that a name of one of his songs as
That's
well?
Jelly
Okay,
Roll
so
saved me.
yeah, so it might be taken from that song, the chorus here. I think maybe it is. I don't know because I've never heard that song. But anyway, let's get into it. You haven't heard much of Eminem at all, of course.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
so
not a fan.
okay. Well, we're gonna see if this will
I
change your
might
mind.
be. If he's with Jelly Pop, Jelly Roll, I always call him Jelly Pop.
I don't know.
Jelly
I guess
Roll.
you think his belly's gonna pop. Yeah.
Pop.
So, all right.
Belly pop.
Yeah. Um, anyway, ready?
Yeah.
All right, so this is a heartfelt song from Eminem. It's dedicated to his daughters again. So you've heard another one that we did a
Yeah.
long time ago. But
Yeah.
anyway, all right, let's go. Let's get into this one.
Daddy? Daddy. Get my hands. Come eat! I'm tired. Just come eat! May not be there in a minute, I promise.
So that sounds
Is
like,
that his real
yeah,
daughter
then that sounds like it was,
during his drug
addiction.
times?
Yes, so he
Yeah.
was probably, hungover. Who knows? But that's what it sounds like. I
Yeah.
don't know which daughter that is. He's got one biological daughter, two adopted daughters.
Yeah.
So, all right. But anyway, here we go.
Stop. Well, wake up! Shut the door. Somebody save me.
Woo!
Me from myself. I've been so long living in
Is that the song?
Another pill as I start the spiral. Message to my daughters, I don't even deserve the father title. Haley, I'm so sorry, I know I wasn't there for your first guitar recital. Didn't walk you down the aisle. Missed the birth of your first child. Your first podcast, looking down, sweetie. I'm so proud of how you turned out. Sorry that I chose drugs and put them above you. Sorry that I didn't love you enough to give them up how to fuck to. And I love you more than a pill looking up to the ceiling from this floor under wheel. Somebody save me.
From myself.
So this whole album was a concept. You had to listen to it from beginning to end. And there's different theories, of course. If you listen to it from beginning to end, it's Eminem or Marshall Mathers, his name, killing the alter ego of Slim Shady. So this is after that has happened in the album. This is Eminem speaking. If you listen to it from the bottom to the top, it's Slim Shady killing Eminem. This is the last song on the album if you listen to it front to backwards.
Okay, so,
So
Slim Shady,
the
bad
yeah, the
guy.
villain, the
Okay.
evil villain, yes, that talks about Christopher Reeves and all.
That was horrible.
So,
God.
but anyway, yeah, that's his gimmick. But anyway, okay, so you heard him say Haley, that's his biological
Yeah.
daughter. That's who he's made tons of songs about all through his career. But anyway, he said, I missed your wedding. I missed your first guitar lesson. Now, he could have missed her first guitar lesson. She is married now. He did not miss her wedding. This is a kind of alternate reality. He said, I'm looking down.
Yeah.
So this is if he died, if he would have let the drugs get the best of him, that's what would have happened. He would have died, and he would have missed out on her first child, which she does not have as well. She just got married very recently, and he did walk her down the aisle. But in the life where he would have let the drugs win, he wouldn't have, is what he's saying. So, and there you're crying. I told you that this might change your mind about Eminem. So, and we got two more verses. So, and that mixed with
Oh,
the jelly and Somebody Save Me, obviously, is,
oh
that
yeah,
goes well with addiction problems, of course. So, all right, ready? We're going to
yeah.
get into it. Okay.
Me from myself has been so long living in hell. They say my lifestyle is bad for my health. It's the only thing that seems to help. Elena, sorry that you had to hear me fall in the bathroom. Sorry that I missed you graduate. Nate, I should just congratulate you on being a dad too. Carter and Liam, look at you. Little bro, sorry I left you. Sorry that I'll never get to hold or hug my little nephews. Stevie, I'm sorry I missed you. Grow up and I didn't get to be the dad I wanted to be to you. Things I wanted to see you do. This is my song from me to you. Sorry I gave up, but I'm just so defeated. God, what the fuck you want me to do? Somebody save me from my.
I am
Yeah.
gonna cry.
So Elena, one of his adopted daughters, he said, "I'm sorry you had to see me fall in the bath or hear me."
Yeah,
Now that could have definitely happened. I don't know.
it probably
Could
did.
have definitely. Um,
Oh, that makes me
right.
cry.
So Stevie, that's his other daughter, of course. He mentioned. Okay, so
He's
and
got three.
three daughters, yeah, two adopted. Nate, he mentioned that's his younger brother, and he basically raised him because his mother was in very bad shape when they were
Yeah,
young. I think he even got custody of his brother at one time.
I believe you
Yeah,
told
so
me he
I
did.
think so. He's talking about his kids, how he would have missed them grow up again if he had letting the
Yeah.
drugs defeat him. So, yeah, very, very emotional song here for
Well,
him
how
for
did
sure.
he take care of his brother if he was
So I
on
yeah, well
drugs?
no, this is like I'm not sure how far they are apart, but I'm guessing like maybe 4 or 5 years. So I mean when Eminem was like probably 18, he was maybe 13 or 14. So I mean he wasn't on drugs then, I don't think. Drugs were a problem once he really became famous.
Famous.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he
Became.
did. I'm sure he dabbled in them before. I don't think it was to the point of addiction, though. Yeah, so he had a much more level head on his shoulders before the fame really took off. I think I'm not for sure, but his mother was an absolute nutcase. So
Yeah, we
yeah.
discussed that.
And they've kind of mended fences a little bit over the last several years, but I mean, yeah, she was not a stable person whatsoever. So we'll get into more of those songs because he does quite a few songs about her. So, but anyway,
See how lucky you are.
yeah. So yeah, I don't think you ever poisoned me on purpose, which she did. She
Oh,
put stuff in
God.
it a little bit
Oh.
at a time to make him think he was sick so she could feel important of taking care of him. Things like that.
There's
Yeah.
been movies
Yeah.
about moms doing that to
Yep.
children that what's her name? Oh God, they just did a movie about her.
Mhm. I don't
Her
know.
mom did that.
Yeah.
Just
All right.
crazy stuff.
All to feel needed. I don't know. Just sick in the head completely. So
No, they want the praise of doing
yeah.
something good for a
Even though they're the
child.
one that caused
They're
it.
the yeah,
So,
awful.
yeah, terrible. But anyway, yeah, we'll get into more of that. If this video gets up there, if you guys want more Eminem, you'll definitely want her to react to those songs where he really goes crazy on dissing his mother, and then we'll have the song later on where he kind of takes,
Forgives her.
basically, yeah, kind of mends fences a little bit. So,
Oh, well, you
yeah,
do
it's tough
have to
stuff.
forgive, but there's no excuse for a crazy mom.
No, there
There's
isn't.
just no excuse.
So,
I'm sorry.
yeah, especially when they've got innocent kids to take care
Well,
of. Well,
that's
that's a
what I'm.
mother, you
Yeah,
know.
that's what I
That's
meant.
dumb. That was dumb to say. She wouldn't be a mother if she didn't have kids to take care of. So anyway, all right, let's finish it with this
All
next
right.
verse. All right.
I spent so long living in hell.
And wasn't Jelly Roll? Didn't he battle the same
Oh
type of stuff?
yeah,
Okay.
he was a drug dealer,
Oh, a dealer.
and
Oh, okay.
addicted, and of
Oh,
course he was in jail
oh,
several
okay. I did
times, and
not know that.
oh yeah, he was a wild child.
Hmm, okay. I didn't know he was a dealer. He didn't do well if he was hooked on it himself, I'm sure.
I
So,
think he was a dealer. I
yeah.
may be wrong, so
Yeah.
y'all correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm,
But
yeah.
yeah, he got
Yes.
into all kinds of stuff.
All right. Well,
Yep.
okay. So let's continue.
They say my lifestyle is bad for my health. It's the only thing that seems to help.
I've been staring at the video of Haley almost daily of her playing the guitar in hopes maybe that'll give me the power to fight. But the addict in me's a coward. He told me that I can't do it. Had a second chance, blew it. It's like I'm stuck inside an alternate reality, but I know I'll turn it around and be able to walk her and Laney one day to the altar.
Okay,
Did
yeah.
you catch the thing there? The alternate reality.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
turn
turn
it
it
around,
around.
so it sounds kind of the
Yeah.
same. Yeah, that's really the only really like double thing he does in this song, at least that I caught so far. But I mean, this wasn't a bar heavy song from him. Like most of his stuff is insane, of course, but this is a
Yeah, this is a really
yeah.
heartfelt
Hmm.
song.
So,
He he probably has a lot of
well,
regrets.
so yeah, his daughter, I mean, we basically anybody that's been a fan of Eminem has heard of her now for 20 plus years. In 1999 is when he really took off, and he always had songs about her and would throw her into say you guys remember what she was doing on the first album with him, and we're not going to talk about it because we'll get into that song later on. But no, nothing weird on his part.
Oh,
No. But I mean, just a very, very shocking song for the time. But we'll get into that later. But anyway,
oh,
no, we'll get to it. No, you don't need to hear about it yet. But you guys know what I'm talking about. But anyway, we basically heard of his daughter her whole life. I guess she was like 3 years old at the time.
Haley.
Haley, yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, and anytime somebody made the mistake of throwing her name in a diss song to Eminem, you can imagine
Fired
what he
back.
did.
He fired
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
By the way, if you would have been a little girl, Haley was
Mm,
the name you were going to be.
okay.
Of course, I could have named you Hal.
Yeah. Well, not a girl,
Or
thankfully. So
Hale.
very,
Hale.
very
I could
glad
have named you
it's
Hale.
not a name, is it? Hale.
But Haley, I love that name.
Oh,
That is just, I
well,
love that name.
all right. Well, I could have
Okay.
been Eminem's daughter, I guess. Very strange things. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very thankful to be a man, and yes, I know I'm a man. Okay. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Ready?
It's like I'm stuck inside an alternate reality, but I know I'll turn it around and be able to walk her and Laney one day to the altar as proud as can be. Right now I'm just weak as I fall further down in this deep hole and farther in the ground that I sink. As they lower me in my coffin, I feel the tears all falling down on my cheek. I'm a long
I love that one.
baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't
your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams.
Oh,
Yes.
Jelly.
So,
I
just
I
go
have
ahead.
to say,
Yeah.
okay, although I'm not a fan of Eminem, that one kind of rubbed off on me. I mean, anytime you talk about your babies,
Yeah. So, what I mean, but you've never really heard Eminem.
mm-mm.
Yeah.
Not really. We did. What did
Yeah,
we
that was
did
a
one?
song. Mockingbird was the name, and it
Right.
was all about Haley.
And it
And so,
was,
yeah,
yeah, it
so
was about her,
right, and
but
it had the video clips and
yeah,
everything. Yeah, that was a long time ago, but yeah, that's the only thing. And like the videos you've
yeah,
watched that I've
yeah,
reacted to recently.
which I don't care about.
But
I
he's
mean,
not Tupac, so
that's right.
so, but anyway, yeah. So is Jelly Roll from Detroit? Do you know?
I do
Okay.
not know.
Anyway, I think he is. The reason I bring that up is because Eminem did a concert
Get
recently,
down.
a few weeks ago,
Get down. You can punch a hole in the couch.
and Jelly Roll was at it with him. He
Oh,
performed with
did
him.
he come up on
Yeah,
stage or
yeah.
something?
And Jelly Roll said that was the biggest moment of his career to perform with Eminem.
Oh.
So, yeah. So anyway, that's just a back thing. All
So
right.
let me ask you something. What? Get down, please. Get
Here,
down.
let her. That's why she's not doing it, because the pillow's right there. There. See? Yeah.
Sorry.
That's it. Yeah. Hey, look. Hey,
What did you think of Jelly Roll?
in this song.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
that
it's not.
voice.
Yeah,
I
it's a
mean,
very
his
powerful
voice.
voice. And the other time I've heard him was on one other song that I've reacted to actually, and that was this. He just did the chorus as well. I mean, obviously he has a very powerful voice. Yeah, I mean it. Really, really. I guess what speaks to you. I guess
I mean, it's
So
just so
yeah.
so
It's not my type of
gritty.
music at
He's
all,
just got so
but
much grit
yeah,
and just
you can kind of feel what he's feeling,
yeah,
I guess, from
yeah,
the way he's saying. He means it. You can tell he means it with everything in his soul,
yeah,
basically. So yeah,
yeah,
it sounds very soulful, really,
yeah,
Jelly Roll.
yeah.
So from what I've heard, but anyway,
Kind of a rhythm and blues, kinda
maybe, yeah, I don't know.
soulful is
Yeah,
a
soulful, I
word.
think, would be the way I would describe him for
Yeah,
sure. So,
yeah.
but anyway, all right. So that was Somebody Save Me. Definitely fitting name for the song, and definitely fitting that chorus on this song with Eminem rapping over it. So,
That was good.
yeah. So anyway,
Yeah, I liked
all
it.
right. So, let us know more Eminem stuff to react to off the new album, old stuff, whatever. Drop it in the comments. Get this video up, like, share, comment, and please subscribe with the notifications on if you have not already, and make sure they're on because YouTube is very funny sometimes. All right, guys. Anything else?
No,
Okay.
that's it.
That is all. We're gone. We'll be back with the Tupac reaction next week, hopefully. All right.
All right, bye, y'all.